Welcome back to Sword Coast Legends. Delving deeper into the Underdark. On my way to a Duergar settlement called Gracklstow. So, let's continue.
What can I do for you?
See if we could find this place. I did find a new character that I can add to my party.
Oh, yes.
A crazy Darrow named Izakin, but he's a rogue. I'd rather have my ranger in that role, in the archer slash scout role. So he's an entertaining guy, though. I'm gonna talk to him in the. Oh, hey, there are people here, surfacers. He's an entertaining fellow. I can't wait to talk to him back at camp, and I'll bring him along for his personal quest.
I can't wait.
You rang. Can do.
We've simply gotten too powerful. We collapsed that whole tunnel. Indeed. Indeed. This amulet I looted will look lovely hanging with the rest of my collection. You know, my castle's just too full. I don't want to bother carrying this loot. We should hire some dupes and... Hey now, who's this then? We're the ones who opened that portal back there. You're welcome. Splendid. You certainly do seem resourceful. Enough for the job opening that just came up. Yes, we would be the dupes you were referring to. Spit it out. The job description includes carrying our loot in exchange for, say, 2 gold? Why would I just... Wait, carry your loot? What kind of loot are we talking about? We wouldn't work for such low wages. 2 is as high as we're prepared to go. Take it or leave it. You'll need to pass the interview process first. What are your qualifications? I have high stats in both of these. Don't I look like I could carry 10,000 gold pieces? My, you do look strong. Can you start right away? Sure, we can start right now. Excellent. From now on, you'll be addressed only as Porter. I'm curious, I want to see where this goes. Here's a strongbox for you to carry. It's magically sealed. We've had some trouble with porters in the past. It can't be opened except with a spell from me, so don't even waste your time trying. If the strongbox is lost or broken, we'll dock you pay by 2 gold. Do you know where the Cutlass Inn is located in Luskan? Yes, of course we know where the Cutlass is. We'll be staying in our room at the top of the stairs. Shivani always keeps a fire burning there for us, you know. Nothing but the best for us. Meet us there, Porter. I am so opening that strongbox. That didn't weigh me down that much. That's a weird quest. Is that under junk? It's probably going to be under miscellaneous or quest items. No? Magically sealed strongbox. This strongbox is sealed with powerful magic that can only be opened by the owner. It belongs to the adventuring party encountered in the Underdark. Okay. How much does it weigh? Doesn't give a weight. Probably doesn't weigh anything. Whatever. they slaughtered some spiders at least. Not all of them though. They didn't do that good a job.
Try and get behind them.
Oh yeah.
Man, I freaking whooped those spiders up.
Oh yes. There's a trap.
Wolf, why aren't you following me? There we go.
Of course. I see a door ahead.
Nice. Arabella and Cheddar. It's 25 maximum hit points for 120 seconds. Next time I come across like a major battle, I gotta remember these foodstuffs and eat some of them. They seem kind of a waste
Something
for...
about this room puts the biggest smile on my face.
Is it the 3 treasure chests? For like the most of the fights I've encountered, it seems like a waste to even use those. Because, I mean, I'm just basically massacring the enemies, but... +2 Crusher. Okay. Nothing spectacular, but I'll take it.
Here you go.
Everlasting Armor. Heals 9 to 12 every 10 seconds. Okay. And it's got damage resistance, but it requires heavy proficiency. Otherwise, I would put it on, probably... I'd put it on Bregan. Let's compare to what he's got. Yeah, well... This one gives me +2. I'd say overall the Everlasting Armor is better, but the +1 to Strength is making a difference for me right now. Although maybe when I go up a level, since I don't think I can pump any more into Wisdom, that might change, but okay.
Of course.
Boots of Sneaking, +2 Dexterity, +3 to Sneak. Okay. I think her boots are the ones that give, what, +6 to Piercing? +5 to Piercing. Yeah, I'm not changing the boots. The damage vulnerability is not great, but man, that +5 to Piercing. It's really hard to top that when all you ever do for damage is Piercing. Well, mostly anyway. Wait, what happened to my wolf? I didn't think that was timed. I thought companions stuck around. Okay, well, anyways.
Perfect.
Not like summoning another one is difficult or anything.
Prizes.
I know the feeling,
There's a
Bryn.
trap. I got it. Trap.
Spiders!
Trap's clear. This should go quickly.
All might want to stand back a bit. Heads up! This should be great. There we go. That hurt.
That's a damn tough spider. was doing a bunch of nothing damage to it. Moss.
Can't wait.
Mossy
This
patch.
should be useful.
Cave moss. I wonder if that'll be used in some sort of quest.
Oh yes.
Anything up here? No?
Yes.
It's appreciated. Oh, what do we have here? A gold pile and a priestess statue. I'll take the money. I don't subscribe to your drow priestesses. Statue is a depiction of one of the drow priestesses of love. Oh, that's nice. A friend of Loth is no friend of mine. More mossy goodness.
Of course. Perfect.
Oh, I know why the wolf disappeared. It wasn't a companion, it was a summon from Hamet. Yeah, of course. Durr. Oh, look, drow.
This should go quickly.
You want
yes! I know you felt that.
Into the dark. Are you guys all right?
Oh, yes.
The ranged Umberhawk.
Yes.
Alright, well, whatever. Not gonna judge. Let's talk to him. Seems to be, oh, there's boots over there. Seems to be in prison. I wonder if I can open this. Is there a way? Mechanism somewhere? Let's see one here. Oh, drow soldier. Let me just destroy your armor. And then...
Incoming!
There you go. How's that working out for you?
Well done, everyone.
Really, Jarhild, you don't need to get so excited after winning filler battles against trash mobs. They're really quite easy. So easy, I don't even bother using my abilities. Usually. I did that time with the, just for something to do, but yeah. More trash mobs, yay! Trash mobs. Let's go into do some rapid fire just for fun.
Spell coming.
Oh yeah.
This should be great.
I almost feel bad. I could use a nap.
There's gotta be a way to open this up here. Damned if I know how, but yeah. Let's see anything up here. Oh, there's the switch. Haha. Alright, let's open it up. Worst case scenario is I'll have to fight that Umberhawk. If nothing else, I want those boots because I'm greedy.
Here they come.
Yep, I'm gonna have to fight the deranged Umberhawk. Not a problem.
Incoming!
Oh, Well, the only guy confused is the only guy who can dispel, but that's okay. Let's crack its armor. There you go.
How was that?
That hurt.
That was fun.
Eye gouging bludgeon. Plus 10 to hit damage, 12% chance to blind. Alright.
Perfect.
Now let's see if these boots were over. There's something else down there. We'll see. Everlasting boots increases healing performed by 25%, but sadly requires heavy proficiency. I might pick that up for my cleric in the future.
I can't wait. Oh, yes. Yes.
What did I missed over here? I'll eventually go back there and check it out.
Watch this.
Everlasting gloves, plus 90% healing potion effectiveness. Okay.
Of course. Perfect.
Do you guys remember crumble cakes?
Is that anything like a patty cake?
No. This should help. Heads up!
Taste my power, Love. I've failed you.
Sure did. Alright. Fighter. Let's just arrow of slaying him for fun. That didn't do nearly as much as I'd hoped it would. Alright, since he's all aurored up, let's kill the spider.
Get down!
I almost feel bad.
Curse you!
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that should do it.
Here you go. Yes. It's still a long journey before we reach Bracklestew. Once we get out of this cave, we should find a place to rest.
Sounds like a good idea.
What's in here?
We got us a dead body. Axe blade shard. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna need some more pieces of it. Promissory note written in blood. This note, recovered from a dead Duergar with one hand, promises payment of a debt upon completion of training. The writing is in old dried blood and the date of collection is nearly 2 years ago. The note is signed by someone named Bran Mora. Okay.
Perfect.
Alright. Oh, there's Grackle stuff. Alright. before I go there, let's backtrack and check out the areas I didn't go down before. Fortunately, it is a very long journey back. I'm probably just gonna, they're probably just gonna be dead ends and I'm gonna wind up running all the way back here, but I need to be thorough.
Oh, yes.
Man, Bryn is quick.
Yes. There's a trap! Watch this. There's a trap! Trap's clear. Of course. Perfect.
Spiders!
Can't wait.
This should help.
I almost feel bad. Here we go. Wrenched my shoulder a bit that time.
Try this on for size.
Oh, yes.
And yep, there was a bunch of nothing here, and that was a waste of time. Oh well.
Yes.
Now I know.
Of course. Perfect.
Is there something here? I feel like I moused over something. Oh.
I can't wait. Oh, yes.
Oh well. I don't know if this was in a later the game updated today, and it updated a little while back. But it seems like panning the camera now seems smoother. So seems like a bit of a performance upgrade in that regard, which is cool. Not that it was terrible before.
Yes.
At least not for me, of course. My rig is kind of overpowered for the job anyway. So this game could be not particularly well optimized, and my card could probably...
You travel with caution, but with purpose. The barely comprehensible directions of an insane Darrow, your only guide through the fetid caves and glowing fungal forests of the Underdark. The moon tier beckons from the Duergar city of Gracklstool, but your band grows weary. Lies tear at the foundation of your fellowship, while uncertainty nips at your heels. How far will the Gilded Eye go to hunt you? Is your every step preordained by the works of Tasilis Chafir and the unthinkably powerful Belafos the Mad? The shadows seem to writhe this deep inside the world, and you move over crags and catwalks, through caverns and alongside underground lakes, until the City of Blades looms massive up ahead. Your band stops to rest in the sight of those imposing, emotionless ramparts, and as the camp is set, your mind wanders once more. In the silence of rest, you find a different kind of peace.
Oh, another dream sequence. I'm not too particularly worried about the Gilded Eye, to be honest. Didn't I pretty much wipe them out entirely? How much Gilded Eye can there be left?
Liddy never even looks my way. At least we'll all burn together. It's almost over anyway.
Arthur, you look like you put on a little weight.
Bellamy's the lucky one. To die early before it all began. Aren't you glad you joined such a fortunate guild?
Jarhill, did you do something different with your hair?
I'm on it.
I thought I knew about masks and illusions until I met you.
Anytime. With pleasure. I regret everything I've ever done. If only I had time to kill everyone who saw me do it. Sure. Can do.
I wish I could have been there when the drow attacked my village. Then perhaps Mother and Father would feel sorry for what they did.
I'll tell you what, Olivia, I wish you could go into succubus form all the time. It's a good look for you. Same with you, Bryn. Can you like go succubus form when we're regular?
We can be together. Forever.
I mean, alright.
Don't mind me. I'm just waiting for everyone to die, so you can all be my very best friends.
Okay.
Hey, wake up, you flailing beast! You're scaring the wolves! You were thrashing around in your sleep. The trail boss thought you might need to be brutally murdered.
This all feels very familiar, like a dream. Yeah, you think?
Tell me about it. I keep dreaming that the world's gonna end. And then I wake up. And much to my disappointment, everything's still here. But we're not being paid to stand round and talk about dreams. Belafos is waiting for your ugly hide at the bridge. He's probably up there causing mischief as we speak.
I guess we should get going then.
Unless you want to be flayed, deboned, and served to the Vrox for chum, you should. Can't say I'd rightly mind seeing that, to be honest. Now get going. The world won't be ending itself.
Jarhill, I like the sight of you. Oh, I'm up a level. Alright, let's see what we got.
You will live on through me.
This seems like a waste when I can do the same thing with an item. An item that I have like probably 20 of.
Have mercy on us all.
With my sacrifice to cleanse your relic of the corruption within.
No, this is not your time.
forget to use this.
Will live on through me. May the gods have mercy on us all.
Alright.
I'm on it.
To cleanse your relic, the corruption within.
No, this is my time.
Anytime. With pleasure. Sure.
Some big ass wolves.
Can do. I'm on it.
Hey there, Belafus, what's cracking?
I was just feasting on the entrails of these innocents.
Cool.
All in a day's work for Bellaforce Deathbringer.
Are there any more of them? I'd like to feast on some entrails.
There are always more, ready to die like fools at my feet. I was searching for wasted souls, and I heard these people praying. As you know, I have a bit of a temper. There, I hear the glorious screaming of abandoned friends, the crunching of splintered bone.
That's a cool axe. Can I have it?
Live on through me.
Why do I keep having these nightmares?
Nightmares? No. This is your soul, burning, screaming for relief, begging to be devoured. Run along. Try to protect your friends back at your camp. You will see what comes of them in the end.
Corruption within.
Friends is a bit strong for some of them. Yeah, right. We got an Underdark version of the Adventurers Camp. Sweet. Ah, and I can still trade with Golgaman. Oh, and I have story bits, at least with Elydia. And with Dalanir. Okay.
How can you serve the illustrious Lord of the Dark?
Let's talk about your past.
Well, therein lies a tale. I was born fully formed in the coin purse of a Kuatoa named Flibblebloop. No, wait, it was his belt pouch. Either way, I killed him. I wasn't always Lord of the Dark, you know. There were others before me, and there will be others after me. That's how time works. I figured that out. Me. Needless to say, I was surrounded by cracked eggshells and a wall of bones that I called Muro. And it wasn't enough. I had to do something, and I don't remember what that something was. So, I'll tell you this other story.
Alright, let's hear it.
There was one time I was captured by ogres and taken to a forest of myconid houses. That was a low time in my life. I remember it fondly. Long story short, I escaped from my bindings, slaughtered the ogres single-handedly, and I fed their flesh to the myconid children. I became a mushroom hero that day, moments before they exiled me for also killing myconids. I'm tired. But nap, boy! I desire sleeps.
So let's talk about Golgaman.
Shh! He can hear you. Or he could if he were alive.
Tell me about how you two met.
What do you mean? It's just a corpse. Why are you acting like it's a real person? Maybe you are demon-possessed after all. I'm playing with you. I found him lying there in that camp where you found me, and he looked like he needed a job, so there we go. I literally threw everything I owned at him, and he never complained. The perfect shop apprentice.
Fair enough. Speaking of shop apprentice,
Golgaman is asking, what are you buying?
I could wear this now. Let's see. Well, I won't have the +1 to strength. But the 14 to 19 health every 10 seconds. Did that go up? Oh, because I have other items that increase the healing. Gotcha. Be pretty good. And the 8% physical damage reductions. Also, it looks awesome.
Anytime. With pleasure.
Lydia, let's talk. You look like you have something on your mind.
We must talk. I cannot abide that Ishkin creature's treatment of my mentor's corpse. He desecrates her memory by his mere presence, and I will not stand for it. That said, this quest is as much yours as mine, and I understand why we need him. So please, do me the favor of asking Ishkin to allow Tezere's corpse to be buried.
Alright.
Thank you. It will put my heart to rest once my good mentor has received her final rites. Now we can talk about something else. In reading through Tezere's journals, I have found a peculiar list. On it are names of people she tried to save, and one of them is my childhood friend Serik. If he lives, then I am not the only survivor of my village. The list says that he was being held captive by a drow priestess named Zinciana. I have never heard that name, but I wonder if perhaps our resident spy has. I would appreciate it if you could speak to Dalinir about this. If he knows the name, he might know where we could find Zinciana, and perhaps Serik.
Wasn't Serik the one you were forbidden to play with as a child?
Yes, he was. If the gods smile on us this day, and we can save him from captivity, then perhaps I have been forgiven for my childhood mistake. I shall continue my tale. I suppose I should provide some context regarding my anger toward the drow in our midst.
No, you're an elf.
When the village was attacked,
perfectly normal.
The drow slaughtered most of my people. But a few unfortunates, including myself, were captured. When I was taken prisoner, the drow separated me from my family and kept me out of the light. They forced us, even the children, into back-breaking labor. They compelled many of us to fight for their amusement, most often to the death.
Sounds like drow, all right.
Thank you. but I considered it the god's retribution for the loss of the moon tier. I developed a deep hatred for the Drow during my captivity. I have seen and suffered the cruelty and brutality they muster, all at the word of their demon goddess Loth. My family died there, as far as I know, as did the rest of my village. My people are no more. I feel I must leave it at that. I still seethe and shudder when I remember those times. The Lady of Dreams go with you.
How can you serve the illustrious Lord of the Dark? Shh! He can hear you. Or he could if he were alive.
Lydia wants Golgaman buried.
Well, she does she? Well, tell her I will gladly bury Golgaman the instant she comes over here and gives me a stern expression. On second thought, not even then. No, not even the baleful eyes of a surface elf can frighten me. I am the Lord of the Dark!
You will give Tesseray's corpse to Lydia for burial. Now.
You know what? Take it. Golgaman was acting strange anyway. Insisting that he's the king of the Sturges. That sort of thing. I hope that elf is happy.
If it makes you feel better, maybe we could find you a replacement corpse.
Yes. I'm starting to feel stabby.
Sure.
But does that mean that my shop is gonna disappear? That would kinda suck.
Have you spoken to Dalanir yet?
Not yet. Izakin is willing to give up Tesseray's body for burial.
Thank you. I will perform the final rites over her at our first opportunity. At last, my mentor and savior can find rest. The Lady of Dreams go with you.
Can do. I'm on it.
I saw you speaking with Lydia. I have seen this list of hers with the names of Drow slaves whom Tezzeret hoped to save. And yes, I have heard of Lady Zinciana.
Well shit, I don't need to talk to you at all. You already know everything. How have you seen the list?
I am a diviner and a spy, my friend.
Oh, fair enough.
Lady Zinciana is a high priestess of Loth. It would amuse her to keep a moon elf slave. She would lavish him with gifts and praise and take it all away at the slightest provocation. She ministers at the shrine of Loth at Undok. I'll happily mark it on our map if you and Lydia want to confront her.
We will. You seem awfully willing to help with this.
I don't know Zinciana well, but what I do know of her tells me that this world is better off without her in it. Do I need any other reason?
Nope. Nope.
Let me continue my story. Our trip through the Underdark has stirred memories long forgotten. Memories of my brother and I fleeing, and our sister pursuing. Tasilis protected me the best he could until I reached the age of 20. By then, my mother's dishonor over my continued survival had reached a dangerous level. And my brother decided that we needed to abandon Menzoberranzan. We fled through the Underdark, unsure where to go or whom to trust, our sister seemingly moments behind us at all times. We both honed our magical abilities, and we used them to remain undetected. We were on the run for more than 30 years before our sister finally caught up with us. We escaped, but barely. And my brother decided that our talents alone were not enough. He began to seek out darker protection. Tasilis sought out a powerful patron, giving himself over to the study of dark magics. I could sense Bellafoss's abyssal influence coursing through my brother from the beginning. He became rougher, meaner, more impatient, more unpredictable. Eventually, I came to fear him. Still, I confronted him, and he nearly killed me in his rage. I fled, searching for a way to the surface, and I fell into the arms of Bragan Death, who promised protection in return for service. And here we are. I am who I am, and Tassilis is who he is. Neither of us will likely change the other, and so there is but one way this can end.
You are so gonna turn on me after we kill him and try to take over as the master or the first servant of Belafos. You don't think the souls can be saved?
No, I truly do not. I suppose that defeating Belafos could free him from service, but the brother that saved me from a sacrificial death no longer exists.
Alright.
It has been wonderful. We must do this again sometime.
Have you spoken to Dalanir yet?
I have.
Thank you. The sooner we find Zinziana, the sooner we can free my old friend. The Lady of Dreams go with you.
Alright. Let's save here, and then we'll go out and explore the world. I might bring Lydia with me. Actually, first we'll probably go to Gracklstow and check out the city, and after that maybe do Lydia's personal quest. So I'll have to have her tag along for that.